Hey, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. I was over at my mom's house not too long ago. She had some of my old sneakers and I found one pair that I thought that I got rid of a long time ago, and I am so glad to have them back. So we're gonna go over them with you. But first, I just wanted to show you this really cool sneaker art piece from a guy called Anderson, or not called, but his name, my bad. His name is Anderson Blue. And look at this thing, man. Like this is sick, dude. I love artwork. I love sneakers. A lot of people consider sneakers art. When you mix the two together, it just looks amazing. And if you guys don't know what this is already, well, like what the hell? But peep this, dude. MJ, Concords, Bugs, Bunnies. This is dope. If you are interested in anything Anderson's got, he's got a bunch of cool dude. Like I'm not even playing. There's some stuff in there that I was like, man, I kind of want to go grab that now. Got some cool Spider-Man pieces, all that stuff. If you're interested in anything that he's done, check the link in the description box below. This is a really cool thing to have. I'm gonna hang it up in my room somewhere because this is cool. This is a different level of nerd shit right here, man. This is blending my love for sneakers and nerd things and basketball all in one. Absolutely love it. Now, as far as the shoes go, if you guys don't recognize this box, then you're probably new to the sneaker thing, which is not a bad thing. I don't say that in a condescending way. I just said you're probably new. This was one of those releases where we were just as interested in the box as we were with the shoes, which sounds stupid, I know. I mean, when we saw this box with scales on it and stuff, we were like, holy shit, look at that. I mean, look at it, man. Sick. So here they are. This, my friends, is a very old performance review. Shout out to you if you've been around for that long. I've been doing this for a very long time. Some people get confused thinking that I'm like the original performance review guy. That's only true on the YouTube space. I'm not the first one to ever do a sneaker performance review. That was Professor K. He had his own site long ass time ago, Kicksology, and I believe the site's still up, so you can go check out that. I don't know if his old reviews are still up, but hopefully they are. They were awesome. But I am the first to do it on the YouTube space. This was not the first shoe that I reviewed, but this was the line that I fell in love with. So these guys are the Zoom Kobe 6. These literally took the moniker of the Black Mamba and turned it into a sneaker. It was one of those shoes where when I first played in them, I didn't like them at all. There was heel slip issues in here, like my heel kept popping out and things like that. And I just wasn't feeling them as much as I did the Kobe 5, because the Kobe 5 had literally the best fit of all time. Like anytime I reference like a good fitting sneaker, I'll say that it's like Kobe 5-esque, because that's the standard for me as far as lockdown and overall fit. And to start, these guys just weren't that. However, they did get that way eventually, because this is the insole for them. It's this weird styrofoam-like material. I don't know how to explain it. And it basically just, sorry, there's a bunch of dog hair on there, but my foot is like embedded in this thing. It took a long time for this to really break in and mold to my feet. And it ended up creating that really nice fit in the heel and the lockdown that I was like basically looking for since the Kobe 5. Now you probably won't be able to see it, but inside there's a Zoom Air unit. It's a U shape. It's not super thick or anything. It's a standard size, but it's very comfortable with the Phylon foam that they used. And then in the forefoot cushion, they used to use these things called Met bags, where it's directly underneath the ball of the foot. So it's just a circle shaped Zoom unit right there. It's not a full, Zoom unit. It's not a rectangle. It's not one of those ones that comes underneath the whole foot. None of that stuff. It's very small, but it worked. And again, the foam in the midsole is what kind of like elevated everything. So the foam that they use now is really, really firm, even though it's still all like Phylon or whatever. The mixture of it's just not as nice as what it used to be. I do not know the reason for that. I wish that I could tell you like why they do that stuff, but I really don't know. All I know is that what they used to do was really comfortable with the Zoom Air that they had in place, even though it was a small unit. And just trying these back on again after all these years, they feel amazing. It had a really nice heel counter right here. It was lightweight and rigid. It extended all the way up here without creating too much weight by reducing certain sections of it on each side. The entire upper right here is made out of a very, very thin screen mesh, so it's very, very soft. However, they made these little polyurethane scales overlay on top of it, and that protects the material underneath. It gives it a very interesting look, to say the very least, but it just really, really worked well. It moves well with your foot. The way that the scales are there, it doesn't restrict any motion. It doesn't create any chafing or hot spots. It doesn't flex into your foot weird, a la the Kobe AD. This right right here is Nike basketball at its peak as far as performance is concerned. This right here is like where they topped out at. And one of my favorite features is the tongue right here. It's a kind of like a mid booty or whatever, but it's made out of the Nike Torch system. So it hugs your foot, but it's made out of foam, so it doesn't hurt your foot, and then it also protects you from lace pressure. I wish that they would use that still, because Nike Torch was just awesome. It was very breathable, and it was really comfortable, and it helped with the overall lockdown and fit. And then last but not least, the thing that probably took the most time to break in was the traction itself. Now these are worn down quite a bit. They're not anywhere near as nice as they were when they were brand new, but this stuff right here was awesome once broken in. Again, just like the insole, they just kind of felt not as nice as the Kobe 5, and the Kobe 5 already didn't have amazing traction in comparison to the Kobe 4, but once they broke in, these things were phenomenal. In my opinion, better than the Kobe 5. And then that little guy right there is a glass-based carbon fiber shank. Again, they just don't use that stuff anymore. Nike basketball now is just a complete reduction of what it used to be, which is really sad and unfortunate, because again, this is one of my favorite shoes ever. It's my favorite Kobe shoe ever, and I would still put these up today with like today's basketball shoes, and I'd say that these are probably going to beat out most of them. They're lightweight, they're unrestrictive, they're still supportive, they're very comfortable, they got great traction, that insole creates a custom fit. Like these are things that still work or translate to performance today. And that is pretty much it. Just a random, like kind of like a retro rewind or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I just found these at my mom's. I was like, yo, you still have these? And I took them back, because again, this is one of my favorite shoes. I want to get some fresh pairs. Like some of my favorite colorways are the white and purple joints, and then the draft days. Those are just super clean colorways to me. Of course, the Grinches are dope too, but I'm not paying that much money for some shoes. So that pretty much takes care of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the Kobe 6. Did you ever play in a pair? Are you interested in playing in a pair? Let me know. Sound off below in the comment section. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys, have a good one.